Welcome, third year English section, Auditing and Assurance Service, part Dr. Bهاء, chapter 3, Audit Report, part 3. In this section, we solve questions about audit report and type of audit report. Multiple choice question. The following question concern unmodified opinion audit report. Choose the best response. Number A. Which of the following is not required element of standard unmodified opinion audit report issued in accordance with EICPA auditing standard? Signature of the engagement partner is not essential element of any standard unqualified audit report issued in conformity with EICPA auditing standards. Therefore, the correct answer is option 4. Number B. The date of CPA opinion on the financial statement of the client should be the date of completion of all important procedure is the date of CPA opinion. So the correct answer is option 1. Completion of all important audit procedure. Number 3. If a principal auditor decides to refer in his or her report to the audit of another auditor, he or she is required to disclose when there is more than one auditor, so the principal auditor should refer to the portion of the financial statement audited by another auditor. So the correct answer is option number 4. The following question concerns with unmodified opinion audit report with emphasis of matter, explanatory paragraph or non-standard wording in report paragraph. Choose the best response. Number A. An entity changes from straight line method to the declining balance method of depreciation of all newly acquired assets. This change has no material effect on the current year, the financial statement, but is reasonably certain to have substantial effect on last year. If the change is excluded in this note to the financial statement, the auditor should issue a report with. In this situation, a company changed the depreciation method from straight line to declining balance method for newly acquired assets. So the auditor should give unmodified opinion in his report because this change has no material effect on the financial statement of the current year. Therefore, the correct answer is option number 1. Number B. When the financial statements are fairly stated but the auditor concludes there is a substantial doubt whether the client can continue in this existence. So the auditor should issue. The correct answer is option 4 because the financial statements are fairly stated, so the opinion is unmodified explanatory paragraph, and the option 1 is incorrect because it is used when there are scope of limitation or departure from GAAP, and the option of adverse used when the financial statements are so materiality misstated. Number C. The auditor report contains the following. We didn't audit the financial statement of eacad as a wholly owned subsidiary, which statement reflect total asset and revenue constituted 27% and 29% respectively of the consolidated totals. So those statements were audited by other auditor whose report has been furnished to us, and our opinion insofar as it relates to amount included for eacad is based solely on the report of other auditor. This sentence, the choice 2 is correct because when the principal auditor makes reference to the audit of another auditor, the report should indicate clearly the division of responsibility between the portion of the financial statement covered by each other. The choice number 1 is incorrect by making the disclosure that another auditor performed part of the audit. The auditor explicitly doesn't assume responsibility for the other auditor work. If the disclosure omitted, then the auditor implicitly does assume responsibility for the other auditor work. Choice 3 is incorrect. Reference in the report of the principal auditor to the fact that the part of the audit was performed by another auditor is not a qualification of opinion. It is simply or identification of the dividend responsibility between the auditor who conducted the audit of various components of the overall financial statement. Also, choice number 4 is incorrect. The paragraph presented in the proper form of disclosure when another auditor performed a substantial portion of the audit. The following question concerns audit report other than unmodified opinion audit report with standard wording. Choose the best response. Number A. As compared to an unmodified opinion, an opinion qualified due to material departure from generally accepted account principle would. The correct option is number 2, because an qualified opinion due to material departure from GAAP results from material misstatement but doesn't affect financial statement as a whole. So he indicates that except for the problem noted, the financial statements are presented fairly. Number B, an adverse opinion and disclaimer opinion. The correct option is number 4, because in adverse opinion, the auditor believes the financial statements are not presented fairly in conformity with GAAP, and in the disclaimer opinion, the auditor is unable to satisfy that the overall financial statements are fairly presented. So number 4, it is the best correct, indicates situation in which there are material departure from the standard. Discussion, question, and the problem. For the following independent situation, assume that you are audit partner on the engagement. Require for each situation, do the following. Number A, identify which of the conditions require a deviation from standard and modified opinion audit report. Number B, state the level of materiality as immaterial, material, or high materiality. Number C, give your answer in part and state the appropriate audit report. As we know, unmodified opinion, standard wording, unmodified opinion, explanatory paragraph, unmodified opinion, non-standard report, wording, qualified opinion only, GAAP departure, qualified opinion, scope limitation, disclaimer, or adverse. Solution. As number 1, the condition, it will be failure to follow GAAP. And the materiality level, it will be material or highly material. More information is needed about the size of misstatement. The type of report will be qualified opinion only GAAP departure, and also adverse in the situation of high materiality. The failure to reduce the value of the inventory for decline in value is departure from GAAP. Number 2, a condition, it will be none, and the materiality level, it will not applicable. The type of report, it will be unqualified standard wording. In this situation, there is no indication question the ability of the business to continue operation. The auditor doesn't add an explanatory paragraph simply because there is a risky business, but the auditor could choose to emphasize this matter in an explanatory paragraph. The situation number 3, the condition, it will be change in account principle. Materiality level, it material. The type of report, it will be unqualified explanatory paragraph. In this situation, the change in account principle materially impacts the current year financial statement. Number 4, condition 4, it will be none, and the material level not applicable. The type of report, it will be unqualified modified wording, because USA auditing standard no allow an auditor to perform audit in accordance with both US and GAS and ISA. The auditor responsibility paragraph is modified to indicate that the audit was conducted in accordance with both standards. Situation number 5, the condition, it will be report involving other auditor, and the materiality level, it will be material. So the type of report, it will be unqualified modified wording, because there is a shared audit report in which the auditor will identify the portion of work done by the other auditor in the auditor responsibility paragraph and still issue an unqualified opinion. So the absolute dollar amount of asset and the revenue or percentage must be stated. And that we have finished this part.